All I've been doing for the past 2 days is stare at dog eating practices and its history to uncover this Asian stereotype. The truth is, it's not just Asians, guys. White people, black people also think eating dog is gas. Even my own 2 parents have ate dog before and said it was low-key gas. If you have a dog, if you have a weak stomach, because you might actually throw up from watching this video. Anyway, 95% of the population think eating dog is weird. 5%, however, go freaking hard. You got countries like South Korea with 5 different types of dog dishes. Viet traders straight up yoinking thousands of pets in Thailand and shipping them to the black market. Indonesian people thinking eating dog cures COVID. And they even got a whole festival, a dog eating festival in Yulin, China. Before you say I'm promoting racism in the title and thumbnail, I did that so I can gather all of you unfunny Asian dog eating joke makers. Number 1, it's racist. Number 2, it's not funny. It's old, very predictable. Dog eating is not a common practice in Asia. Everyone thinks it's weird and disgusting and gross, okay? The only reason why I researched this is because I was curious and I just want to know where the stereotype came from. With that being said, it does happen, guys. There are Asians that eat dogs, and they still do. Why do they eat dogs? Let's start with the ones that we think started this whole dog eating trend. China. I think this old proverb perfectly sums up what the Chinese thought about food and animals. Anything that walks, swims, crawls, or flies with its back to heaven is edible. AKA, we're gonna put anything that moves in our mouth. Nothing is off limits for the Chinese. Not rats, not snakes, bats, and even sheep penis. Hey, that's kind of gay. So dog meat isn't that crazy in some parts of China. The Chinese believe dogs to be loyal and protective companions. Then they took you are what you eat to a whole different level and started eating dogs. They thought these positive qualities can be transferred to the person who consumes them, bringing them good luck and protection. That's why to the ancient Chinese, dog meat was considered a delicacy. Dog meat was also believed to have medicinal properties. It was thought to warm the body, provide energy, and even enhance one's stamina. These perceived qualities contributed to its elevated status as a delicacy. Fast forward to today, people still be eating dogs in China. There's even one particular community that celebrates. Yulin, China is famous for their dog eating festivals. During the summer solstice, participants would parade around dogs and then eat the dogs with lychee for good luck. Next, most infamous for eating dog, it gotta be the Koreans. Now in Korea, there are 2 types of dogs. Meat dogs and the pet dogs. Pretty self-explanatory. Meat dogs in Korea include the Tosa mixes and the Nurungis, which means yellow dog. They considered them the lowest life forms on earth. And even in the Korean language, when you call someone a son of a dog, that is like one of the most insulting things you could say to a Korean person. And if you want to know what that word is, it's 개새끼. These dogs are perceived as dirty, stupid, and soulless. So the Korean government, they don't really care about these dogs. There's like no protection for them. During Poknal, which is the 3 hottest days of the lunar calendar, Koreans would be feasting down on something called 보신탕, which means dog soup. This was thought to help combat the heat and also provide strength and stamina. Now, Korea recently has been in hot water for their dog breeding farms and how badly these dogs get mistreated. Now, the animal cruelty in Korea, it is so real, guys. There's been a lot of strides in animal welfare, but it's still going on, guys. Now, the Vietnamese was the complete opposite of Korea. They saw dogs as sacred and worshipped them. So to many Viets, dog is completely off the menu. But to the other side, nah, we gotta eat them now. Since they thought dogs were sacred and holy, they thought eating one would bring them good luck and blessings on their household. But other people, they ate dogs just to flex that they ate dogs. It's exotic and shows class, I guess. It's kind of weird. But there's another really weird reason why some Vietnamese people eat dog. Viet dudes be eating dog to get hard. It was thought that dog meat can enhance sexual performance in men. And talk about raw dog.
Oh my god, bro.
Okay, I'm sorry. So at one point, Vietnam, dog was in a high demand on the black market. Viet traders would straight up yoink thousands of stray dogs and house pets, even pets, guys. Like, these dogs would still have their collars on. And once they ran out of pets in Vietnam, they went to Thailand and stole thousands of dogs and brought them back to Vietnam to eat them. When these Viet traders get caught, they were beaten bad. Some of them were beaten to death, guys. Now, black people. These countries here have dog eating practices, but this country placed third in the most dog eaten. In that country, Nigeria. Now, the Nigerians, they were really similar in the way that they thought with the Asian countries. Similar to the Chinese, some Nigerians also believe consuming dog meat would give qualities attributed to the dog, like loyalty, strength, or bravery. In Nigeria, dog meat is called 404. I found a recipe online, actually, for it, and honestly, it looks gas. Now, white people. Now, this practice isn't really huge in European cultures, but there is one country that eats dog as a tradition. And that country is Switzerland. In some parts of Switzerland, it's been long-standing tradition to eat roasted cat and dog sausages on Christmas. I have no idea why this is a tradition. Like, I literally searched everywhere for this. I couldn't find anything on why they do this. And some farmers in the countryside, they do eat dog regularly and saying that, you know, meat is meat. Around 3% of the population in Switzerland eat dog, which is low-key a lot of people. When the French ran out of food during German blockades, they started eating dog too. Now, French cuisine at this time was at an all-time low. Like, bro, what is this menu? At first, they were probably like, ew, what the fuck? But eventually, they just got really hungry because they thought this was gas. In Paris in the 19th century, there were dog butcher shops. Parisians would wait in long queues to buy dog meat and found that it was actually delicious and tender. But it wasn't just the French guys. The Germans ate tons and tons of dogs. And I'm not even joking about the tons part. From 1904 to 1914, 84 tons. That's 150,000 pounds of dog meat were eaten every year. That is 740,000 pounds of dog meat. And that's not all. From 1920 to 1924, the Germans ate 115 tons. Around 1 million pounds. That's crazy, guys. Now, guys, eating dog is really weird and disgusting and appalling to us Westerners. But to other countries, the way we eat our cows and pigs can look really wrong and appalling as well. Take India, for example. They think cows as sacred and holy. Now, just imagine how they feel about our American relationship with cows. Pigs are smarter than dogs. They're much smarter than dogs. Yet we don't think twice about the bacon that's just slapped onto our breakfast plates. If there is something to condemn, it's the inhumane, torturous, and cruel way that these people treat the animals before eating them. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. I'm a new channel. I'm going to be posting more videos that I think are interesting in history. If you like what you saw here today, please subscribe.